Welcome to my views and news. Main news story is from the Tigray region of Ethiopia, where Tigray archbishops have elected, Tigray clergy have elected 10 bishops for local and foreign dioceses. What is going to happen next? Because selection or election of bishops is followed by recognition. What did Tigray archbishops say before the start of election process? They shared their complaints against Ethiopian Orthodox Church. They call it Ethiopian Synod. Now it seems that there are two synods, Tigray Synod and Ethiopian Synod. The complaints, the grievances shared by Tigray archbishops today are not just about war. These complaints are old complaints. I'll try to analyze these complaints of Tigray archbishops. So it means that Tigray war is just an excuse to separate with the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. The Tigray archbishops have complaints which go far beyond a Tigray war, it seems. Secondly, was excellent coordination between Fano fighters and locals in the Amhara region. Today, clashes erupted near a town in the Amhara region of Ethiopia, and after that, Fano fighters asked locals to block a main road which was being used by the Ethiopian military for reinforcements. And immediately after this call, the road was blocked. Road is still blocked. And thirdly, Fano fighters have shown for the first time an interview of a militia member, government-backed militia member who was taken prisoner by Fano fighters. Fano fighters have taken prisoner some ENDF members too, but none of them, they have not been shown in interviews. So this is the first time that an interview has been published. What is this militia member saying? Where was he taken prisoner by Fano fighters? Firstly, viewers, main news stories from the Tigray region of Ethiopia. Tigray Orthodox Church today announced its split with the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. So it's not a new announcement, but today Tigray clergy elected new bishops. 10 bishops have been elected. Voting began in Aksum this morning. Thousands of Tigrayans were waiting outside the church in Aksum. Voting was held, and 5 bishops to local dioceses and 5 to foreign dioceses have been elected by the voters. I think more than 100 votes were cast. And among those who have been elected for foreign dioceses is Serke Birhan, who arrived in Addis Ababa on Wednesday from Australia. He wanted to fly to Mekelle. He wanted to be part of this meeting, but the main church and federal government did not allow him to fly to Tigray. He was deported to India and from India to Australia, where he was warmly welcomed by Tigrayans. So obviously, he had arrived in Ethiopia to attend this program because he was one of the candidates. Now, it means that now, how are bishops elected by Ethiopian Orthodox Church? Obviously, Synod elects. Synod forms committees, recommendations are sought. Then Synod approves the election of bishops. That is how the church works. Today we know that Abune Matthias, the Patriarch, approved appointment of 9 bishops. The appointment was finalized by the Synod, and then the Patriarch today approved the Synod's recommendation, you can say that. In Tigray's case, since bishops have been elected, 10 bishops, it means that now Tigray has a Synod. Because Synod, members of Synod elect bishops. Bishop is a high rank. It's a high level appointment. So unofficially, Tigray has a Synod now, but Tigray does not have a Patriarch. These appointments must be approved by the Patriarch. Will the Patriarch Abune Matthias approve these appointments? I don't think so. Will Coptic Church of Alexandria approve these appointments? I don't think so. How will these appointments be approved? That is a question. We'll find answers in coming days. The Patriarch today made it clear while he approved the appointment of 9 bishops. He said that self-appointment is unacceptable. He is calling it self-appointment, what is happening in Tigray. He said that wrong on top of wrong is being committed. Obviously, he was referring to what is happening in Tigray. So let's see how these bishops get recognition, or will they work without recognition? That remains to be seen. The Tigray archbishops today, before starting the election process, spoke about grievances against Ethiopian Synod. They are calling it Ethiopian Synod. They say that our religion, history, alphabets, chronology, everything have been stolen. Menbere Silama was converted into Menbere Tekla Hemenoth. Now, all these grievances are not related to Tigray war. These are old grievances. So, Tigray archbishops have been harboring old grievances, and they're using the grievances, and they are rather using the Tigray war as a cover-up for the formation of a new synod. They spoke about the Patriarch too. They said that Abune Matthias is our leader. We respect him. And they gave an example that Turkish church is led by, Greek church is led by Turkish Patriarch. So far they are not electing a new Patriarch, it seems. But then question is, how will these bishops get recognition? These are questions which will be answered in coming days. The main church is going to announce some decisions reportedly in coming hours. Some emergency meeting of the synod could be summoned, and then some key decisions are expected. Obviously, the main church is going to reject these appointments, but will it go beyond rejecting the appointments? Will it call for nationwide protests like it did when in Oromia 3 archbishops appointed 26 bishops? Will it accuse the government, Tigray interim government, Ethiopian federal government, that they are part of this plan of weakening the church? Because back then, when there was a problem in Oromia, the church accused Oromia regional government, Ethiopian federal government, that they were behind the attempt to split, to divide the church. So we are waiting. So far, Tigray has taken a position. Unofficially, it has formed a synod. Since Tigrayan diaspora have been supportive of independent Tigray, that is why 5 appointments to foreign dioceses and 5 to local dioceses. Let's see. We'll update you once the main church speaks about what happened in Tigray today. Tigrayans are happy, by the way. Tigrayan diaspora, Tigrayan activists, they're happy. They're saying that this is the right move. And they were happy when some Tigray players spoke about independence during 2-year-long war. They wanted an independent Tigray. Tigrayan diaspora was overwhelmingly in support of an independent Tigray. They could not get an independent Tigray country. So now they are happy that at least they have got an independent Tigray church. But a lot is going to happen, a lot needs to be happen for the Tigray Orthodox Church to be completely independent. Secondly, there was excellent coordination between Fano fighters and locals who are supporting Fano fighters. We have been regularly updating you about roads being blocked, people protesting, standing between Fano fighters and Ethiopian military, which around 3 months ago launched a major operation, a multi-pronged operation against Fano fighters in different parts of the Amhara region. Today, fighting broke out between Fano fighters and Ethiopian security forces in Wogde. Wogde is a woreda. It is in South Wollo, I think. And when clashes started, Fano fighters saw that reinforcements were arriving in Wogde from Gannate. Gannate is another town in South Wollo. They released social media messages. They called upon people to block the road leading from Gannate to Wogde. Immediately after this call, the road was blocked in Makanis-Silam. Makanis-Silam is between Gannate and Wogde, and these minutes, when I'm recording this video, near Makanis-Silam Stadium, main road is blocked. Long queues of vehicles can be seen. This is what I call excellent coordination, that the Fano fighters are using social media. They are in touch with people on the ground. They have massive public support too. Their numbers are getting bigger. They are trying to arm themselves with modern weapons. They are trying to form organization. Yesterday they called for support of doctors. They want doctors to be part of Fano. So this insurgency is taking a shape which could be a formidable force to tackle with for Ethiopian government if it manages to turn into a disciplined and organized force. Because Fano fighters in the past have been accused of human rights abuses. Though in the Amhara region, we have not seen Fano fighters committing excesses against people. But they are killing government officials, they are killing Prosperity Party members, they are killing those who are supporting the operation. Thirdly, viewers, an interview for you of a militia member who was taken prisoner by Fano fighters. First interview of a POW who is in the custody of Fano fighters. He was captured in Ambasal of Woreda. He is part of a government-backed militia. He says that he and around 40 other militia members were sent to attack Fano fighters. Commander Kenfe was leading them, but he was taken a prisoner in Ambasal. So gradually, Fano fighters are showing their POWs, though when this unrest started in the Amhara region, Fano fighters denied attacks on security forces. It did not acknowledge that it was taking militia members and ENDF members as prisoners. But gradually we're seeing that Fano fighters are starting to show POWs. Take a listen to what militia member said, who is in the custody of Fano fighters. Thank you for watching.
ህዝቡ አናቀርብ ማለት ለምን
እኛ እንግዲህ የምናውቀው ነገር የለም
ህዝቡ ግን አልሰጣችሁም ለእኛ ግን ህዝቡ ገና ከእናንተ ስትመጡ መረጃ ነበረን ከየት ተነስታችሁ ስንት ሰዓት ላይ እንደመጣችሁ መረጃ ነበረን ስለዚህ በህዝብ የተጠላ ተቋም ውስጥ እስከ መቼ ነው ቁጭ ብላችሁ አማራን የምትበድሉት
እኔ እንግዲህ እዛ ውስጥ ገብቼ ነው ከበሬ ስለሆንኩ የማውቀው ነገር የለም
አሁን አንተ ሚኒሻ ተብለህ ነው እንግዲህ ወንድምህን ልትገል ወይ ልጅህን ልትገል የመጣኸው ስለዚህ እስከ መቼ ነው እንደዚህ የምትቀጥሉት
እኔ ነው